What's up, guys? Closing my day on a very early note today. By around 8:15 in the morning, I already got all of the trades that I wanted to take in for today. I also was live streaming with the guys here. I was watching a couple of stocks. I want to show you what happened today. But pure chance for me, today I logged on my computers early. I needed to do an update around 7:45 in the morning. I turned on my computers and I jumped in to see what was going on right away. Fortunately and unfortunately, the update didn't have to happen at that time. It seems like everything was fine, so I didn't have to update. But then I jumped into what was happening in the market, and I noticed that DPW was actually picking up a lot of steam. And I will show you the details here, what really happened pre-market. But the stock has moved greatly. Today has been a big winner for me, having an even bigger day than what I had the other day. Excellent trade. Pure chance though, I normally don't turn on my computer so early in the morning, but thankfully I did today, and it ended up being an excellent day for me. I also normally don't trade pre-market, but today I actually did because I think, well, I'll show you with the details here. I really want to share this stuff with you. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and happy trading. All right, so pretty happy day for me. Pure chance what really happened to me today. Came to my computer to make an update at around 7:45 in the morning because I thought that, I needed to be ready for the market, and I didn't want to let the computer do, well, I wanted to let the computer do its thing without me rushing. And so I turned on my computer kind of early. Seems like, well, at the moment I thought that the update was done overnight, because when I came to do the update, well, then the update didn't ask me to do the update, so that's kind of weird. But then anyway, I jumped into the market. I just opened TC2000, and I see on the scanner one stock that it's actually jumping high, and I'm like, okay, let me just click on it to see the chart. And it's funny how it was around here, this area started to pick up some steam, and I was like, okay, wait, but this has some volume of pre-market. Checked out the news. They were going to revamp the website and all that kind of stuff, and well, I noticed that it was picking up a lot of volume, right? So I kept on watching, and I noticed right here this spinning top formation right here in the 2-minute time frame. So okay, let me see, because I normally don't trade stocks on the pre-market hours, but as you notice right here is 574, and so then we started having this consolidation around here, small pennant, and I said, you know what, this is a little crazy, and I said, if I do this, I could probably, this micro pullback, if we break over the high of this candle, I could probably take a trade here. I'm just gonna take a chance. And if you see here, it was consolidating around these areas, right? And then we have another doji around here, and that doji was actually the one that actually broke the 574, but it ended up pulling back a little bit, and then it actually, the high right here was 585. Had that push, and I took a trade on the breakout right here, this flag, and I took a trade pre-market. If you notice right here, there was like a small pullback right here on the first minute right candle here on the consolidation, this, and then we just broke to the upside. If you look at the high of this candle right here is $5.85, which is the breakout around here with this doji. So I jump into this trade pre-market, and I was able to grasp a great trade, having a better day than the one that I actually had last week. Again, I normally don't trade in the pre-market hours, but I figured that because it was actually consolidating around here, and I noticed the pullback looked really healthy with a lot of volume pre-market already, around 500,000 shares. I noticed, like, okay, wait, so if on the pre-market hours we already have 500,000 shares, this had no liquidity problem. I'm not gonna get stuck in here. So I took a stab on this stock, and it worked out very well for me. And on the open as well, right from the open, there were a couple of levels that you could have traded as well. These are a couple of things that I was paying attention to. I was telling the guys that I thought it was going to pull back because it was overextended. If you notice, it flushed right here, all of a sudden it checking this level right here, not because of this particular candle at the open, but because of this one around here on the 1 minute time frame. So after he was able to come back to the opening level, have the breakout on the opening range, he broke that 1 minute candle around here that had $8.45. I was telling the guys that for me to even be interested, I would like to see the breakout of this thing over here, that 940, which was the pre-market high, and jump over to the 950. And on this candle here, we had a high at $10.68. He actually pushed up, and he held around here for a little while. Although this is only a 1 minute time frame here, candles. But if you notice right here, he held up the price over here as well, the high of this candle, 1046. So it was a nice opportunity for a couple of people here. And he actually tapped around here. If you notice, the view app was sitting down here, would actually open, would he closed the candle here, closed right here on top of the view app, and from there just rolled over to the upside. And he held around here, got a little bit of consolidation, had a small breakout. There were a couple of levels that I was watching, but this was a little choppy. Just at the open right here was the opportunity at the opening range breakout and the pre-market hours. Other than that, it was pretty choppy. There were a couple of other stocks that we were watching. YUMA, for example, that Buddy found. I didn't pick up on the scanners. YUMA actually had a pretty healthy trend around here when it actually broke and came all the way up to the high of this candle, $4.85. I was telling Buddy that if I would have traded this stock, the idea was when it was hovering around $3.65 around here, these levels. If you notice right here, the trend line on the right hand side all the way there, you're going to see it says 364. So around here, and if you look at these candles and you go back to the 1 minute time frame, you're going to be hovering around this area. And I said, if I were to take this trade, I'll be risking 10 cents for the possibility here to go all the way back to the $4 mark. And it actually broke the $4. On the daily chart, you have a resistance of 408, $4.08. And if you notice right here, the low of this candle, it's for 410, and we have a bull flag right here in the 1 minute time frame. And it went all the way to a high with a breakout of 408 and 485. A couple of levels here that I was watching. You see if I can find those levels of 408 and also 435 that I was watching on the daily chart. I have it on the secondary window as well. This is the reason why you guys don't see it there. But 408 and 435 were the prices that I was checking. If you look at the candle right here, 425, 433 here, and 439 here. So at the breakout of 435, look at the move from 435 all the way to 485 for 50 cents on only a 1 minute candle here. So a couple opportunities there and a couple other stocks here. But anyway, I'm gonna try to end this video here on the short end, and I wanted to let you know, guys, that I will be live streaming at night as well. I'm gonna be doing 20 to 30 minute live stream to do some of the nightly scans, try to find stocks and answer some questions that you guys might have, and maybe check stocks that you might be interested in. So just wanted to bring you that for now, let you go for the day, and wish you a happy rest of your day and happy trading, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Thank you so much for being here with me.